Jonathan Mitukuyo Yase. Today is numbers and money. This is just going to be very quick and simple, so let's just go ahead. Now the first number is 0, Wangini. This is kind of a contraction of the words Wangi and Shni. Literally, Wangi is 1, Shni indicating a negative response, so this literally means not 1, and that's the word for 0. Okay, first 5 numbers. You'll see on the left-hand side that I've kind of put all of the dictionary variants, the way they are naturally in the dictionary on this side. But over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wangi, Nompa, Yamni, Toba, Sapton. 6 through 10. Shakbe, Shakawe, Shaklochon, Napchioka, Wikchemna. Now through the teens, it's kind of just adding this ake and then the extra number Wikchemna for 10, ake, Wangi 11, Wikchemna ake, Nompa 12, Wikchemna ake, Yamni 13. Although, and just for the teens, you can completely remove the Wikchemna and just say ake Wangi, ake Nompa, ake Yamni up to 19, and that is also correct. And for these ones, 20, 30, 40, up to 90, Wikchemna Nompa, Wikchemna Yamni, Wikchemna Topa. It's pretty much that simple. And then again, for the numbers in between, 21, 22, 23, 31, 32, etc., you again just write that part and then the ake Wangi, ake Nompa, ake, etc. And then you have 100, Opawiche, and counting above that, though, you have to use this word sam, which is short for sampa, which means to go beyond. The sam thing is kind of important, but the basic way that you understand where to use sam is that this whole language kind of, the number system goes by tens. Starting at Wikchemna, when you do 10 by 10, or 10 times 10, you hit 100. And then to count past 100, you hit sam, or you have to say sam. And then when you hit the next one, 100 times 10, 1,000, you have to say sam again if you want to go past 1,000. And it pretty much goes that way through the entire language. And then this is kind of as far as I'm going for a specific reason, but you have 1,000, which is Opawiche Wikchemna, and 2,000 is again another weird deviation, Opawiche Wikchemna Ke Nompa. Using the Ke just kind of helps to keep everything in order, because once we start throwing, obviously, like, the number system is just compacting tons of different words for different numbers together, so the Ke is just a way to keep the 2,000 part separate from anything that comes after that. And here is the year, Opawiche Wikchemna Ke Nompa Sama Ke Shakbe, soon to be 2017, Ake Shakawe. So there you go. Okay, and here's what we have for the small change of money. 1 cent or a penny, Mazaska Shala, or Sha meaning red, Mazaska being the word for a dollar, or money, essentially deriving from the word for metal or copper. So Mazaska Shala is kind of the red coppers. Nickel, I have not found a specific word for just a nickel, but Zapta, 5 Mazaska Shala, 5 pennies, 1 or 5 cents. Dime, Kashbabi, is 10 cents. 25 cents or a quarter is Shokala, and 50 cents or a $half, something that's disused in the US by now, but you come across them every once in a while. Mazaska Hohe. And going through kind of the dollar bills, all you do is add the correct number after the word Mazaska. So $1 Mazaska Wangi, $2 Mazaska Nompa, 5 Mazaska Zapton. The last thing I can show you is how to do cents or change. Now the word for change is yushbushbupi, but when we're talking about like cents, they just use the word for dime, kashbabi. So like $5.71 would be mazaska zaptal na, which is kind of the word for also. Mazaska zaptal na kashbabi wikchemna shakuake wanji. Now the last thing that I can show you is how to say how old you are, or how to ask someone their age. Now that we know our numbers, this is kind of an awkward one. We know that often a Native American euphemism, they kept track of the 13 full moons of the year, and more often than not, instead of telling someone their age, in the olden times they would say what moon they were born under, regardless of year, because there's not really there's not a true past tense in this language. But the one thing that people have taken up saying that I've seen is saying, how many winters are you? So this would pretty much, the one where I saw it though, I think they miswrote it, but this would be the kind of way that you would do that. Tona wanietuhuo, again, if you're talking directly to someone, you don't need to have anything in there denoting anything in the sentence denoting exactly who you're talking to, because both you and the person you're talking to already know you're talking about them. So ni is implied at the beginning, ni is implied in between tona and wanietu, but it's not necessary. Tona being an adverb, it always goes at the beginning. It's a basic kind of interrogative, which means how many, and wanietu is winters. And then, of course, as I said before, huo, if you're a man, hue, if you're a woman, is a marker word that means that you've turned this into a sentence in which you expect information from the person, not a yes or no answer. Although you could substitute wanietu for the word for year, which is omaka, tona omaka huo. Using the language correctly, you would have to rephrase the question in your sentence, which is pretty simple. You would just put the number wanietu for winter, or omaka and e. So that's pretty much it. Like for me, I'm 24. Mi wikchemna numpa aketoba omaka. That's pretty much all you need. But anyway, that was our numbers video. The next one we're going to do is adjectives. So tune in then, and until then, mi biwokala nakopte he'ekesh.